Hey guys, Drumless Bike here, back again once again, and today we are continuing the events of Sumeru. Last time, Dea was fighting against the Eremites, and we fell underground and found this cool little underground ruin area. So yeah, these ruins are actually pretty huge. Still confused on how there's fire down here. That doesn't add up.
Time to go.
Like, that really doesn't add up. Yeah. Well, anyways, let's go ahead and head on in. Alright. And let's go.
It's full of life here. This defies comprehension. It looked completely desolate from the outside. Yet, it flows with energy inside.
Yeah! And there's so many plants! It's so pretty!
Sir Rahman.
Huh? Me?
Do you see another Rahman here?
Are you mocking me? What do you mean, sir?
Interpret it however you want. But there's something I'd like to draw your attention to. While this structure is clearly left over from the Scarlet King civilization, the energy that flows in here is that of the Dendro Archon.
Whatever you say. It's not like I have a vision.
There's nothing to be angry about. Think of this as an academic journey.
It does seem kinda strange. If that's true, then we might have to explore this whole area to find an explanation.
Alright, let's proceed deeper in the ruins. Oh, I want to see what's over here first. Oh, guess it's
One
nothing.
with nature. Time to go.
Alright, let's see what this is all about. Ceremonial guide. If I can click on it, look up at the hall. Hold up. Look up at the hall as a mortal and listen to the King Deshret's holy guidance. Don't understand what it's wanting me to do. Maybe that. Oh wait, that was right.
Time to go.
Interesting. Well, if those are correct. Wait. It reset. Okay, I have no clue on how that works, but alright. Activate the elevator. Okay, so it looks like we are deeper inside. Activate. Okay, so that's for the elevator. Oh, geez.
Into the wind.
Nowhere to hide.
The wind knows me.
All right.
Time to go.
Is there something that we're supposed to be looking for? Oh, okay. It would be helpful if I knew what I was supposed to be doing. Oh, all right.
As one with wind and cloud.
Speed of light. Hey! Yeah.
Or should I just activated it?
Riptide.
I gotta be careful when I use Electro, because that's just gonna make them stronger.
Time to go.
Alright, so it looks like we're supposed to be going this way. I'm checking everything because you never know when they hide a chest. Alright.
Time to go.
Oh. Dang, wasn't quick enough. Where are we supposed to go now? Oh. I'm not liking this puzzle. So that makes that switch back and forth.
Time to go.
Alright.
Time to go.
And over here. Ooh. Alright, new door of resurrection. Nice.
One with nature.
Whirling snow. Yeah.
Anything here?
Time to go.
Okay, so that's where we came from. Ooh, chest. Alright, so I guess let's activate the elevator. Nope. There we go. Wonder why they have that there, though. All right. Mysterious message.
Time to go.
Really?
Cut to the chase. Incoming. Ah! Embrace the ice.
The wind knows me.
Alright, so what does this message say? After 6 days infiltrating the temple, I finally understand the priest's parlor tricks. The elevator will descend to the ground, get on top of it before it starts ascending again to reach the dome. Nonsense like forbidden ground ahead, mortal shall not pass, or whatever, are just made up by the priests to hoodwink us. I leave this method here in hopes that the people of the King Deshret shall travel here in the future and shall freely enjoy the privilege of witnessing his sacred presence. Alright. So I think that's just telling us how the elevators
Time to
work.
go.
Oh. So he said it should go back up, I think. can't shoot it from here. Yeah, definitely cannot shoot it from here. There's a higher floor. We just had to wait for it to come back up. Come on. I don't exactly understand how this elevator works, though. It says we have to jump on it before it comes back up. Oh. No.
Time to
We
go.
almost had it.
I follow the wind.
Okay, we got it.
Fallen leaves adorn my night. Da, da, ya, da, ya, 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 ha, ha.
Alright, enough of that.
Take flight.
So we have another puzzle. I saw you just
Time to go.
flip, so I know which one it is. Oh wait, is it a timing puzzle? Oh, that's not good. Turn off. So that middle one's good. Turn off. And then we just need to wait for that one to do its thing. Wait, so what was that supposed to do? Oh, we get to go to a lower level. Okay. Okay, geez, this is really low.
Oh, now that's a sight to see. The Scarlet King's splendor surrounds us.
There's so much vegetation here. It's different than what I expected.
Sure are a lot of plants for a desert.
That's what I call divine providence of the Scarlet King.
Oh. Wait. No, that's not Irminsul. That's definitely weird.
It's getting brighter. Oh, it looks so beautiful.
Wait. What's that?
A load of flowers. And it looks like there's something among them.
It looks like a tomb.
Oh, these are Scarlet King runes.
They left something behind. Yes. It's an elegy written in an ancient script.
What does it say?
Here lies our faithful priest Kasala. His wisdom is a miracle among the people, deserving of high praise and admiration.
You can read ancient Scarlet King script?
Of course. Every student needs to master at least 20 languages before they graduate.
He's not serious, right?
There's still something off about this place. The elemental energy here is too concentrated. The scent of life. Is it trying to tell us something?
Is this it?
Analyzing.
There seems to be a hidden message among these skeletal remains. Excellent. There's a device from the Scarlet King's civilization in this gravesite. I'll transmit the information over and project it for everyone to see.
Isn't sharing knowledge against the Academia's rules?
Yes. However, under the circumstances, I'd prefer you to see this for yourself. You'll understand after watching it.
Civilization is born of knowledge, but so too can knowledge be its demise. A disaster caught us unaware. It was knowledge that did not belong to this world. The Scarlet King brought this forbidden knowledge into our world, and it quickly spread like a plague. People's minds were filled with crazed whispers. Dark gray scales spread across their bodies. Even the land was stripped of its vigor. Only a desperate, deathly silence remained. Were it not for Greater Lord Rukkhadevata from the forests, the damage would have been irreversible. She summoned the priests to build temples and infused into them the divine power of life. The disaster was miraculously tempered, and the embers of our civilization were preserved in Aru village. Alas, the miracle could not last. As long as forbidden knowledge continued to exist, it would forever blight this world. In the end, the proud king of the desert, my eternal lord, chose to sacrifice himself. I have spent my whole life since guarding one of these many temples. But now, my duty is coming to an end. As I close my eyes for the final time, the sight of that noble deity will appear in my vision once more. In helping the Scarlet King to eradicate forbidden knowledge, she exhausted her strength, and her form became that of a small child. How strange. Now that I think of her, I no longer have any fear of death, for I sense that the spirit of life will abide with me during my eternal sleep. Children of the desert, cling no longer to past grievances, but hold tight to the memory of this act of benevolence.
What was that?
The priest's memories.
No, impossible.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. So the former Dendro Archon and the Scarlet King were never enemies at all.
But this doesn't make any sense. The Dendro Archon's followers, they're clearly...
Was that the former Dendro Archon? He became so tiny in the end.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata came to the rescue of King Deshret and his people, but eradicating the forbidden knowledge took so much of our power. The two deities' followers have resented each other all this time. completely unaware of their gods struck by each other through life and death.
You might be distrustful of the Akasha, but there's no reason for you to doubt the Scarlet King's technology. You've just witnessed his priest's last words.
I've never heard about any of this before. The surviving followers of the Scarlet King all gathered in Aru village. Our god did not make mistakes. We refused to believe any of the rumors. The Scarlet King's death, the all but total annihilation of our civilization, it was all Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's doing. We saw her as nothing more than a traitor. Who stabbed us in the back in our moment of crisis. Just like us humans. Fighting, feuding, double-crossing each other to survive in the desert.
You were blinded by your prejudice.
If I hadn't seen this for myself, if I hadn't witnessed his last words with my own eyes, ears, and heart, how could I ever begin to accept this? The truth is so far from what I've always known. Am I really supposed to believe that after all these years, all this time seeking revenge, suddenly now my enemy is my savior?
Raman, that's enough. Give it a rest. You're starting to make a fool of yourself.
Dia, tell me, my Eremites and I, what are we even fighting for?
Hey, how you doing?
I'll live. Thanks. I should probably go. Can't just stay here forever.
What's your next move gonna be?
Oh, I know what you're going to ask. I feel deeply ashamed of everything I've done. You'll get everything you're asking for. But please, give me some time. After everything that's happened here today, somehow I need to explain it to the others.
It's not gonna be easy.
Well, I guess that's for me to deal with. Dia, this is where our camp's located. Make a note of it.
When would be a good time for us to go?
Tomorrow, I'll convince everyone that we're all on the same side. And I'll return every last one of your your village keepers. We'll share our other resources with you too.
You seem to finally understand that our true enemy is the sages.
Yes. The gods never gave up on anyone. It's the people responsible for all this that need to face the consequences of their actions.
That must have been rough, but he seems to have figured things out now.
Ramon's no fool. Being the leader of your own faction in the desert is no easy feat. It's too bad he was held back by his belief in the Scarlet King. But now that that's changed, I guess we have a few more people on our side.
This is a turn for the better.
The outcome, at least, is favorable.
We should get going too. Let's head back, have a proper meal, and a nice, long sleep. We'll need all our energy tomorrow. Sino, we're leaving!
Stop yelling.
When the dark sun passes, so does that mean that the Lesser Lord Kusanali that we know now is Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
One with nature.
Can we go over here or is it barriered? It is not barriered. Alright, nice. But it will not let me climb on here.
Into the wind.
Which means I have to rely on Kazuha to get to the top. I at least want to get to the top before we have to leave.
One with nature.
No, we missed it. No. Controls, no.
Into the
If
wind.
only we brought Zhongli with us. This would be so much easier.
The wind knows me.
Alright. Can we get up there? Let's see.
One with nature.
Wait a minute, we can use our camera, can't we? Can't use the domains. Great. That really is annoying because this is a really good photo. Alright. Well, let's leave this domain. Alright, let's go to the Eremites' hideout. Of course, we don't have the teleport waypoint unlocked. Alright, so we have to make our way over there. Let's just hope that we can. Don't want to go to the base yet. I want to focus on that teleport waypoint first.
I follow the wind.
Come on. Just try not to aggro the scorpions.
Time to go.
And there was one over here, right? Let's try to get that. Question is, where is it? Because I do not see it. Oh shoot, we're gonna run out of stamina. Ooh, food, come on, stamina food. There we go. Save. Should be right here. Oh, is that it? Yes, it is. Right, and it's unlocked. All right. So let's go ahead and check this out. Oh, wait. Nice.
It's all good.
Raman, we're here.
Everything's been arranged. Someone will bring the village keepers back to Aru village shortly.
I guess all I can say now is thanks for agreeing to help.
Ah, don't mention it. I think we can both agree you went to hell and back for it. But we share a common cause now. From here on out, we're allies.
Where are the perpetrators?
I'll bring you to them. Follow me.
So these are the people who kidnapped the village keepers.
Oh no, it's the scribe!
There's no need to yell. No one can help you now.
We've been all over the desert trying to find you!
That's right.
Uh-oh.
General Mahamatra? No, no! Make it quick, please! Swift and painless!
Whoa. The moment they set eyes on Sino, they turned pale like they've seen a ghost!
You should have known that I would be coming for you.
Wait, we were just following orders! You know what I'm talking about, right? There's no way we could have done all this by ourselves!
No, not Sino. He's gonna tear us limb from limb.
I could do worse.
Please have mercy!
Start talking. Otherwise, I'll have to resort to other methods.
So, your superiors have kept you quite busy recently. Why? What are they trying to accomplish?
They, wanted to extract canned knowledge.
Don't play dumb. You know what I'm really asking. They extract divine canned knowledge. Then what?
I really don't know how to explain it.
Well, you better start talking or you'll be sorry!
You don't want to make things any more difficult for yourself, do ya?
May I ask them a question?
Be my guest.
The sages. Are they trying to create a new god? They are, aren't they?
Uh-huh. That sure didn't sound like a fancy metaphor or anything. You're serious, aren't you?
How did you know?
There's no use hiding it now. Yes, you're right. The Academia is working on an important and potentially world-changing project. They are creating a new god. A god that will belong to them and to the people of Sumeru. It may seem as if Sumeru's academics are thriving, but ever since the death of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, scholarly breakthroughs have been few and far between. The withering of Irminsul has been getting worse recently. The sages have tried everything they could think of, but nothing's worked. I'm always hearing them say things like, if only Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was still with us.
Continue.
And then, someone from the Fatui showed up. They called him the Doctor. He brought a gnosis and said he wanted to borrow the Academia's research facilities. The Doctor was previously expelled from the Academia. At first, the sages looked down at him in disdain. But when he said those words, everyone's expression changed. He asked them, "Do you wish to create a god?"
This is what the arrogant ignorance at the extreme end of academia looks like.
First, the Academia spent a long time constructing a divine vessel, which was based on an exquisite humanoid puppet. After that, they harvested dreams via the Zeb-Zerus Festival Samsara, maximizing the Akasha's output. With the Doctor's help, and the Akasha now functioning at maximum efficiency, they were able to use it to extract the power from the Gnosis and convert it into a divine core. Next, they decided that their new god needed to possess divine wisdom. For that to happen, they needed a huge quantity of divine canned knowledge.
It adds up.
But how do you determine whether the knowledge extracted is of divine origin?
Call it an educated guess? The Academia has been trying to figure out the exact source of the Scholar's madness for centuries, but to no avail.
Nobody can explain the cause of this phenomenon. Surely you can see what that implies, Scribe Al-Haytham. If it's knowledge no mortal can comprehend, then it must be something only gods are able to decipher. In other words, it's the source of the God of Wisdom's omniscience and omnipotence.
But the sage's end product won't be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Jeez, still screwing up words. But the sage's end product won't be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. It'll be the Balladeer.
You must have noticed by now. The Academia doesn't care about who their god is. It's the ability to exercise control over knowledge and wisdom that matters. It is as if they are cursed with a desire for omniscience and omnipotence that burns in their blood. Some organisms demonstrate phototaxis, and thus orient their entire lives in respect to sources of light. For the sages, their only source of hope is the existence of a deity who embodies the acme of wisdom. This is but a form of phototaxis. For many scholars, the absence of a god of wisdom means stumbling in the darkness for the duration of their lives.
Then what does Lesser Lord Kusanali mean to you? Is she not a true god present in this world? If you already have a new god, why try to create another one?
From the beginning, the Academia has never treated her as a god. When the Academia first discovered Lesser Lord Kusanali, the newborn god of wisdom, the sages hoped that she would be as wise as Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But upon evaluation, they found that at the time she possessed no more intelligence than any ordinary human child. The sages never had a ruder awakening. This forced them to accept that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata had indeed passed away. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali's gnosis had been used to power the Akasha this entire time. By herself, she has neither an Archon's raw power, nor the spectacular insight expected of a god of wisdom. Slowly but surely, people began to forget about her existence.
So, this is the path the sages have chosen.
I never imagined a god could be subject to such cruelty.
All right, let's try to keep our cool. If everyone's in a bad mood, then let's change up our scenery. Raman, give me a few men to help us escort the village keepers back to the village. And these two scholars, they're coming too.
Sure, as you wish.
Alright. Time to go back to the village chief's house. Alright.
The village keepers you found have all been returned to their homes, and each one has a dedicated caregiver to look after them. The two new scholars are being kept under close supervision, too. Really great work, everyone.
The atmosphere is so heavy.
It's hard not to feel weighed down by what we just learned. King Jeshret and Greater Lord Rukkhadevata weren't fighting against each other. They were helping each other out. And Greater Lord Rukkhadevata even sacrificed herself to save King Jeshret's people, who fled to our village. And Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, I'm assuming, became Lesser Lord Kusanali. And without her gnosis, she didn't have the raw power that an Archon is supposed to have. And since she used up all of her power, she had no memories either, so she didn't have the insight of her old self. So, I wonder, if she was to regain her gnosis back, would she gain the memories that she once had as Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? Interesting. Anyways, let's continue. Despite everything Lesser Lord Kusanali has done for her people, the Academia has abandoned her for the sanctuary of Suristana like a lost cause. Even those she protected have never realized there's such a small child like God in the world.
Hey! Say something! Stop spacing out!
Come on, is there nothing left to talk about? In that case, let's all get some water and try to think about something else.
Or I can go fetch some snacks.
Oh, Paimon's so coming with you!
Do you have any plans, Traveler?
Gods above, you're not talking about work, are you?
I want to share everything I know with all of you.
So you were still withholding some information?
Yes. I'm sorry. I had my reasons though. But now I know we're all in this together. I feel that it's good enough that we're good enough to share this information with everyone.
Even though we lived through all of this firsthand, it still feels super surreal to hear you talk about it again.
That's everything we've experienced so far in Sumeru.
What a whirlwind of a story. I felt like I was holding my breath the whole time.
It seems like there will be more issues to face in the days ahead than I had anticipated.
Still, now's a good time to make our next move. Now that Ramon's joined us, we'll be an even stronger team.
It's time to make a plan.
Indeed. These events are a flagrant transgression of the rules in every sense. We cannot allow it to continue.
So, everyone, are we on the same page?
Crush the sages and rescue our god. That is our ultimate goal.
No matter what lies ahead, I'll do my utmost.
Well, let's brainstorm a little more about what other resources we can draw on.
The next time we gather here, we must have a solid plan.
Yep, it'll work out for sure.
King Destret and the three Magi. That definitely is wild to learn all that about Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Alright. Dendro Traveler. That is his constellations. Alright.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Alright, so it seems like we're going to be waiting quite a little bit before we do anything else. So let's try to do these test runs.
Take this! Huh? Eyes on me!
Oh, so sorry. Cool it.
Alright, finally we got rid of that Geo Shield.
Not bad. Back at ya!
Alright. Beta was pretty good. She infuses stuff with Electro pretty well. She has a pretty strong shield. So pretty good. Oh, I guess I'll hate them left. Alright. Let's try Albedo.
Boba, get them!
Yeah! Yeah! Moments of birth. Come into being.
Hey, yeah! Nice and spicy.
Live! Feel this ancient power.
Alright. Albedo's pretty good for a Geo character. Alright. Now, let's try out Nilou. Alright.
With all my strength. Yeah. Ha! Yeah. 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 Ha! Here. Yeah. 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 Just like we rehearsed. Go! I'll protect us. Hi! Hi! Yeah! With all my strength. Ha! Yeah.
Alright.
Dance with the waves! Pull it, Amber! Help! Go! Yeah. 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 Positions. Yeah. All eyes on me.
Alright, Nilou's also pretty good. She is definitely slower than Tartaglia, though. I do have to say that. Because Tartaglia, even though he's a bow user, you can switch him into his dual wielding mode, and he attacks a lot faster than Nilou does. But Nilou does have the AoE, which is pretty good. Alright, let's try doing some wishes. Let's see what we will get. Alright, so Let's see what we'll get. Skyrider's Sword, Sharpshooter's Oath, Ravenbow, Pharaoh's Shadow, Sacrificial Sword, Ravenbow, Pharaoh's Shadow, Blood-Tainted Greatsword, Thrilling Tales of Dragon Slayers, and Cool Steel. Alright, so it's all weapons on here. Alright. Well. Unfortunately, that's all the time that we have for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.